you look good, bro.
God
Yeah,
damn.
you're fabulous. You're fabulous.
Let's go, bro.
Give me your name and who you coach with and what grade.
My name is Alton Guidry. I coach with the 6th grade Cowboys here in Wichita, Kansas. And I'm from Morgan City, Louisiana, west of New Orleans. I came out here. I played football in college at Southwestern Kansas. Graduated from Southwestern Kansas in '92. I was athletic director at Holy Savior Catholic Academy. That's how I first got into coaching. And coached at Friends University. I did some GA at Southwestern. And I also coached at Morgan City High School. I was coach football, and I was assistant DC in Morgan City High School for basketball. And basketball, I was a head basketball coach.
What do you feel the need to give back to the kids?
Those kids were me 30 years ago, man. I was that same kid sitting there doing exactly what they was doing, you know, same behaviors. I came from a lot tougher neighborhood, but I came from an era where we had parents, we had a community that truly cared. There's no way I don't make it out of my community without some of the guys who gave, you know, who gave for me, before me. You know, I was 5 years old in 1974. In 1974 was the first year Louisiana was, you know, we still had segregated schools, black schools and white schools, and there were pioneers before me who said, hey man, we felt that we owed it to that generation older than us to give them a show. And we gave them a show every time we got on the field. Enough folks came out and watched us play, we gave them a show. That's what it was.
And what do you feel that you offer to the kids as far as experiences, not coming out of a book, you know, life experiences that you lived through?
When these kids play against other teams from other states, other poverty levels, kids who live below the poverty level, kids who can't run back to their $250,000 homes, or who, you know, when kids who literally stay out and play at night, I am that kid that you're going to play against. I am the elder version of him. I understand that mentality. I'm going to give you that mentality that you need to be successful, because that's what you're going to play against. You're going to play against my mentality. When you see those other kids, when you see me, you're going to see me before you see them. And there should be no fear. Knowledge is universal. Any coach can say, hey, I got this knowledge. Mentality is a whole different beast, a whole different ball game. And a lot of these coaches in Kansas are, you know, mild-mannered reporters as far as I'm Superman. Guys like me, we're going to give it to you. We're going to give you the business. I'm out here. I'm not here to help you. In fact, if I hurt your feelings on the way over well, I want to make you a better man. That mentality going to have to help you feed a family later on in life.
Do you feel that the players from down south have an advantage as far as aggression because of the situation they're in, as opposed to the kids from Kansas who might be less hungry?
You know, man, I see that as a twofold thing, man. One half, I see that as those kids are, one, they're older, because we graduated at a different age. We graduated at 18, 19. I'm watching these kids graduate 16, 17, and I'm proud of it. Physically, their bodies aren't ready. Another one of the issues is that there's not enough emphasis in the weight room here. You know, it's too much of, these kids just aren't strong enough. Their bodies aren't mature enough. They're not strong enough on the field. The play is so much slower. You got coaches who've never done it, teaching these kids. You can't coach what you don't know, and I see it happens across the board in Kansas, from the good schools to the bad schools. They just don't know. They don't respect the talent from down south, yet they want that talent. And yes, we have an advantage. We have a mentality advantage, because we don't want to go back in the house with rats and roaches. We don't want to, you from New York, Chicago, you know the game. I don't want to go back and sit down and play in my house with rats and roaches, but they're going back and playing the newest Xbox game, or they want to go play. These kids, they thought of competition is playing against a guy on the phone across in another city playing San Andreas. We don't play those games. The games we play are for life. When we step on that field, and I mean you're not getting off the line, that's exactly what it means. To these guys, it's just hey, you can get off, man. Get to where you got to go. No, we're gonna fight for every inch, and then that's on the football field, the classroom, everything. Yeah, we definitely got an advantage, and it's a mentality advantage.
Tell me about your sixth grade team. What do you feel uh, the season is going to be like for you guys?
Well, we lost a lot of players. Went to another team. We lost a lot of leadership from that other team. You know, um, without saying any names, without hating, we had a force that worked from the inside and took everything that, not everything, it took a lot of our power from us. I think the adjustments is having to be made in the first half. We're a team that we are going to try to compete for the championship every year we step walk on the floor, step on the field. A lot of the power left. I think our kids are now adjusting to that power loss, and some of those kids are starting to grow into those roles. I don't see another team competing with us between now until the playoffs. I think we have a legitimate chance again of winning it all, just like every year. But it took it. You know, anytime you lose that kind of weaponry, you got to reload, and all you have to reteach. And in this case, we had to reteach.